Hi, my name is Denise Rollins, and I have the privilege of wearing two hats. One is as the business manager for the Gary L. Rollins Funeral Home located in downtown Frederick, Maryland, and the other is as the executive director of the Whole Heart Grief and Life Resource Center, where we help people manage the issues of life and loss. Being in both of those roles gives me a unique perspective as I look at what's happened in the wake of this pandemic called COVID-19. What I find is the traditions that we have honored for so long have passed away in some ways. As an example, oftentimes when someone would pass away, we would bombard that family with visits. We'd take them food. We'd sit down and pray with them. And sometimes we would do something as powerful as just hug them and let them know that we are there. Then when the funeral came, we would honor the deceased and show comfort to the family by attending the funeral and even sitting down for a meal afterwards. Well, in the wake of social distancing and the limitations that have been placed on gatherings, that's no longer possible. We look at funerals today and you can have 10 people or less. That includes the minister and the funeral home team. And so it's a small group of people who are at that service. Now, while we can watch it on webcast, it just isn't the same. And so what you see is those norms that have allowed us to process and get through our grief are no longer there. What we want to tell you is the way that we grieve and the circumstances around that grief may have changed. But what has not changed is that we are still here, both the funeral home and the Whole Heart Center, to support you in that grief. The funeral home will do as much as it can to be sympathetic and empathetic as we guide you through a process that is different than what you had to go through before. And the Whole Heart Center remains available to assist you with one-on-one and small group work. In fact, on the second Saturday of every month at 9:30, we have a Zoom video session now where people who are grieving can get together. Yes, the world has changed, but we are still the same. So don't forget, when you need us, just call us. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we are here for you. And we want you to remember that we are all in this together. Thank you for listening.